You know, we all hit those moments in life where we have to choose between two paths. The one everyone else thinks is safe, and the one our heart screams for. But let's take a journey back in time, way back, to when Messi wasn't the untouchable legend we know today. Picture a scrawny, shy kid in Rosario, Argentina. Back then, when he talked about his dreams, people didn't applaud. They didn't see the GOAT. They laughed. They smirked. They thought his ambition was a joke. The title of this video is about a decision that everyone, laughed at. But have you ever stopped to wonder why Messi didn't let those laughs destroy him? Why he kept moving forward when the world told him he was out of his league? In this story, I want to pull back the curtain on the secret that turned Messi from a talented kid into a global icon of self-belief. When Messi made the decision to pack his bags, leave everything he knew in Argentina, and move to Barcelona at age 15, the skepticism was deafening. People back home weren't just whispering, they were mocking it. They called him the flea. They said he was too small, too weak, and that this move was professional suicide. Imagine being 15, your whole world revolving around your family and your neighborhood, and suddenly you're in a foreign country, struggling with a language you barely speak, carrying the crushing weight of your family's future on your shoulders. Messi was alone. But that moment, that was the very first time he looked the world in the eye and said no to their doubts and yes to his own soul. Messi taught us something profound that day. Sometimes, to touch the sky, you have to burn the bridge of safety behind you. But why were they laughing? It's because the average person operates on a frequency of fear. Because they don't have the courage to take their own risks, they try to neutralize yours by making it look foolish. Messi understood this. He knew that if he played by the rules of the people who stayed behind, he would never grow past the street corners of Rosario. Let's talk about why Messi's success is the direct result of his complete indifference to judgment. When Messi arrived at La Masia, the doubts didn't vanish. He was still the small kid, the outsider. Even after he won his first Ballon d'Or, the critics were still loud. They said he couldn't win at the international level. They said his style was too limited. Messi could have walked away. He could have retreated to the comfort of his home, lived a quiet life, and no one would have blamed him. But he didn't. Instead, Messi had this terrifying, relentless quality. He had continuous persistence. Do you ever wonder why you care so much about what others think? Maybe it's because you're terrified that if you dare to be different, you'll be cast out. But Messi's journey is the ultimate masterclass in why you need to stop caring. If you want to be in the top 1% of the world, you have to be comfortable ignoring the 99%. It's a painful decision, sure, but it's the only way to greatness. At the halfway point of this story, we hit a crucial realization: strategic faith. Messi didn't just keep going because he was stubborn, he kept going because he had a profound belief that his path was the truth. He trained when no one was watching. That laughable decision he made as a teenager was backed by thousands of hours of absolute sacrifice on the pitch. If Messi had just been a lazy dreamer, those laughs would have become his reality. But he didn't just dream, he suffocated their doubt with his performance. Messi handled the big moments, the finals where the world was waiting for him to break, with a different kind of energy. He felt the pressure, but he refused to let it penetrate his internal fortress. And that's the lesson for you. When people laugh at you, they aren't laughing at your weakness, they're laughing at their own inability to see your vision. They can't see the future you've already painted in your mind. So, let's get real about your own life. What is your laughable decision? What is the move you've been putting off because you're terrified of what your family, your friends, or your coworkers will say? Maybe it's a career shift, maybe it's a massive project, maybe it's a dream that everyone says is unrealistic. Messi is looking at you through history and saying, let them laugh. Let time be the one to prove them wrong. Messi proved that his seemingly foolish choice was actually the smartest strategic move a young man could ever make. He became the greatest in history while the people who laughed are still stuck in the exact same place they were 20 years ago. The lesson Messi lived every single day is this: success is the ultimate silent revenge. You don't have to fight them. You don't have to argue. You just have to get so incredibly good at your craft that their laughter turns into applause, or better yet, into silence. Messi answered every single critic with a goal, with a trophy, with a masterclass performance. And the most beautiful part, he never got distracted by the drama. He just played. You have to play your game, too. In the stadium of your own life, you need to focus so intensely on your goal that the noise from the stands becomes irrelevant. They aren't in the game, so why are you letting them design your strategy? Messi gave us the gift of freedom, the freedom from the need for external validation. This is his true legacy. Now, this is your moment. Are you going to live your life paralyzed by the fear of their judgment, or are you going to take that laughable decision and stand by it with every fiber of your being? Remember, you are the only person responsible for your life. Wake up the Messi inside you. He's waiting for you to make the first move. Even if right now, nobody believes in you. Even if it feels illogical. Just start. Messi started from a place that made no sense to anyone else, and he brought the whole world to its knees. You can do the same. This story isn't over. This is just the prologue to your own epic. Every time you wake up, you have a chance to answer yesterday's laughter with tomorrow's victory. Stop wasting your energy on trying to make others comfortable with your ambitions. Spend that energy on becoming the best version of yourself. At the end of the road, the only person you have to answer to is the one staring back at you in the mirror. When Messi finally lifted that World Cup trophy, he wasn't just holding a piece of gold. He was holding the culmination of years of doubt, years of isolation, and years of sticking to a path that everyone told him to abandon. He won because he was authentic, unapologetically himself. And you have that exact same power. It's the power of being you. Don't be afraid to be the odd one out. Don't be afraid to swim against the current. Only dead fish go with the flow. This video is your wake-up call. Messi isn't here just to be worshipped. He's here to be an example that you, too, can turn the impossible into the routine. Stop letting other people's opinions become the ceiling of your potential. You were born to fly, not to rot in the shallows of their skepticism. Are you ready to write your own story? Are you ready to take the pen and start crafting a masterpiece? The world is waiting for your next move. Make it bold, make it intentional, and make it count. Because you aren't just an extra in someone else's movie, you are the star of your own. You've got the vision, you've got the hunger, you've got the spirit of a champion. Just like Messi, stay in the game, keep pushing. The best chapters of your life are still unwritten, and you are the only one holding the pen. Go create something legendary. Go show them that your decision wasn't foolish, it was prophetic. Every step you take, every choice you make, it's building something greater than yourself. Trust the process. Trust your journey. If a kid from Rosario could change the world, imagine what you can do. The sky isn't the limit, it's just the beginning. Go out there and prove it to yourself. Every single day, let's make it legendary. Just like Messi. Just like you. Keep going. Never lose that spark. Your moment is coming. And when it does, make sure you're ready to seize it with everything you've got. The field is yours. Play to win. Always.